What's good, yo? We back with another video, and EBK for real. He definitely living by his name. If y'all don't know, Nas EBK has had another falling out, and it looks like a common occurrence with him. Even though he's not in New York, he's living his best life with his girl outside of New York. Looks like he's still falling out with people that he used to be cool with. Dougie B, we've seen that in the last couple of weeks, him falling out with him. Doesn't seem like that situation is getting any better, especially after today. And now 300. And previously, B Love, Shy K, everybody from Cortland basically falling out with them. And just to give you a backstory, basically 300, they're from Yonkers. They're a group of individuals. In 2020, 2021, 300 used to actually be cool with RPT and YGs. There was music coming out from both of their sides together. Moolah G's and D-Thing actually linked up a couple times to drop videos together and make music. And then in early 2021, they actually had a falling out. And still to this day, we really don't know how or why. Moolah basically said that he was always cool with DOA, but with the YGs, it was strictly business. That's how he explained it. And after they had a falling out with the YGs, 300 ended up just linking up with DOA. And 300's connection to DOA is Dougie B. Dougie B actually was born in Yonkers, and it was always cool with 300, but he ended up moving to the Bronx, and 300 and DOA are cool because of Dougie B. That's why you see people like Bori 300 on songs like Shake It with K-Flock and Dougie B. But now it looks like Nas EBK has a problem with 300. Because y'all remember months ago when Asian Doll had a little run-in with DOA, and basically everybody from DOA stopped messing with her. 300 was actually in the middle of that situation because they're cool with DOA and cool with Asian Doll. They ended up being neutral in that situation and not picking neither one of their sides. They still put out music with Asian Doll and DOA. And I bring all that up to say this might be one of the reasons why Nas EBK ended up having a problem with 300, because they were neutral and didn't pick DOA's side in that Asian Doll situation. And they still continue to put music out with Asian Doll even after her and DOA's situation. We all know Nas EBK was the one going on Instagram Live and defending DOA against Asian Doll when that whole situation did happen. Or maybe something behind the scenes happened recently, and that's why Nas EBK ended up dissing 300, and now Nas EBK and 300 have beef. But let's go to present day. Bori 300 ended up dropping a freestyle, and in that freestyle he said this. What did you do? EBK nigga, get out the booth. I catch him in traffic, brother, duck and move. You got robbed, I don't knock you a fool. Oh, just take me on with those dudes. Taking my brother, he up out too. Catch anything, we make it be cool. And if you couldn't hear him, he said Nas EBK need to get out the booth. Dougie B, my brother, he up at him too. Basically saying it's 300 and Dougie B versus Nas EBK at this point. And that morning after that freestyle was released, Dougie B ended up posting to his Instagram saying, "Nah, LMFAO, I'm about to shake the city when I touch down. EBK for real. I really don't care who fell away after this. Either jack me or clap me. Pause." And then he ended up releasing this snippet. And if you couldn't hear him, he basically said, "I catch Asian, she get ripped. 300K, suck my d." And after this is where everything hit the fan. 300 and Nas EBK ended up going back and forth. But before we get into that, Sticky B actually had something to say about Nas EBK. And if you don't know Sticky B, he's basically one of the older heads from Sev's side. He still be around Dougie B and K-Flock when he was out. And he said he used K and Dougie to get hot. How he did it on his own. This why I hate new members. No funny shit. Should have stayed on his own block. Damn, I forgot he not valid on his own block. Clown emoji. And then 300 member ended up leaking DMs of Nas EBK, and Bori actually reposted it. And it looks like the DM is from Nas EBK from the same song that he said 300K on. It was actually a different part of the song that he released on a Triller a couple months back. And he said this is the same track, the real version, and Jelly a weirdo. Word to my deads. Jelly was at the session. I told him take that off. I was doing a freestyle and said everybody K, suck my. And then over it said he been told me he ain't mean to say that in the track, but I. And then Bori said he is not 300K. And then Bori ended up going live, and in that live he actually previewed a track with Dougie B and Moolah in it, and here that is.
We gonna get into this. I be the reason you look at the bitch. I just release a bitch. I be killing it, not music. Hey, he said, RPC, I was jack my man, but he still get back, still broken in your hands. I saw your grave.
And if you couldn't hear, Dougie B in that unreleased song basically said he was the reason Nas EBK is with his girlfriend right now and claims Nas EBK is leeching off of her. And also at the end of the clip, you can hear Dougie B dissing Nas EBK's grandma that passed away. And I don't know how you can diss someone's grandma because you don't know what happened to her. What if she just died of old age? We're going to smoke on somebody that died of old age and lived their life. And Nas EBK actually went crazy on his story. He said, like I said, I'm mad 300K. Y'all was just YG. What the fuck happened? He said, EBK, get out the stool. You just trying to get me on a track with you. Y'all gotta stop that. No funny shit. And he said, and all of y'all ratting on each other. Y'all gotta stop that. And Nas EBK continued to post saying, never was the type to duck smoke. What you think that EBK for? And then he ended up posting a couple pictures of Moolah G's with some YGs. One of them being D-Thing even. And Nas EBK ended up replying to the DMs that got leaked earlier. That was the 48. You could have asked some of y'all quote-unquote mans. They know I was playing a backdoor the shit out of y'all goofies. Bragging about a backdoor is crazy. Y'all done got me started. Hold on. How is y'all smoking my grandma? Y'all be fried. I'll die by my respect. Y'all lost me once y'all started mentioning grandma dead and shit. Ain't nothing to talk about. And Nas EBK ended up saying, can't forget the dice, and he's referencing a passed away 300 member. And yeah, once deads get mentioned, there's no going back. And he said, word of my deads, y'all be picking and choosing. I never need an army. I'm smarter by myself. Might not ever trip. And then Nas EBK ended up responding to Sticky from the earlier post saying, Sticky, you was just every 300 shot. Now you smoking with them? And it looks like he's again responding to Sticky saying, how I use them if they started with me. Like how? Don't really know what that means. And then this is the clip of Nas EBK responding to Dougie B.
Since niggas want to be eating dick, now we gonna get into this. Smoking druggy B father. Since niggas want to be eating dick, how you spoke about that though? Like, where was them niggas at when you got your leg? Like, let's talk some real. I'm not even gonna get into that, but we're gonna get into this from smoking your father though. Real shit. Niggas be having them pills is getting to you, buzzing. Word of my dad.
And that was the end of that. And it confuses me every time I see this, that two people that are cool with the same people go to the internet to solve their problems. It never helps the situation to go to the internet. And now at this point, deads are being mentioned. I don't know if this is fixable because what comes out y'all's mouth can't be taken back. But I think DOA is feeling the wrath of themselves. They've had so many link ups, so many people linked up, the Nas EBKs, they have B-Love stuck in the middle, they have 300 from all the way from Yonkers linking up with them. You got all these groups under this umbrella that's called DOA. And no one's really managing them. It seemed like when K-Flock was out, he was managing them well. He had everybody on the same page, it seemed like, but I don't know, maybe they was looking at Dougie B to be that leader and he never was. I really don't know because it seems like everybody's on a different page. Every other week, it's someone beefing with somebody, and I really do hope that Nas EBK didn't diss 300 just because they were doing songs with Asian Doll. Y'all shouldn't be letting Asian Doll, an out-of-towner, come into New York for a couple of months, make a couple of drill songs, and mess up y'all's money and y'all's business. I really hope that's not what happened. I'm hoping it's something that can be resolved and something that may have just happened behind the scenes and it wasn't Asian Doll. But for Dougie B and Nas EBK, I really don't know what happened with their relationship. It definitely seemed like something behind the scenes may have happened. And I don't want to keep blaming Nas EBK because I feel like the past couple times his name was mentioned first and he just responded. But why do people keep dissing him, keep starting stuff with him? He just seems like the common denominator to me personally. But y'all can let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I'm going to get up to it. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Keep doing y'all. Keep doing me. Be safe. Stay dangerous.